Here is another way to visualize Dockers, and I'm going to use DVDs as analogy to explain how Docker actually works and how it actually helps make our life easier. Some of you youngsters might not have used a DVD before, but I sure hope you know what that is. So DVD is basically a disc that we use to watch movies, right? So what is in that disc? Whenever you want to watch a movie, you take a disc and you pop it into a DVD player, but that disc actually contains video files, audio files at very minimum, and it has some menu and navigation files. It has subtitles, and it has other files for like copy protection and things like that. So in order for you to watch a movie, you need all those things to work together. So instead of having to deal with those things individually, you're going to have a disk that has everything that you need to be able to watch a movie in there. Now, as long as you have a DVD player, you can take that DVD and you can just put it into any of the players and it will just play it. Just like that, right? So the people that made the movie, they packaged everything together, everything you need to be able to watch that movie, and they gave it to you in a package, in a disc, and you just put it into a DVD player and you just watch your movie. Now, Docker works the same exact way, but for applications. So an application, look at these 3 different examples. I used that in the previous video where I talked about, what Docker is. You should check that out. An application needs different resources. Every application has different things that it needs, right? So if it's a Python application, it needs Python, it needs some kind of operating system, it needs a very specific version of libraries, specific version of Python. And you might have another project or another app that needs a different version of Python, a different version of this, a different version of that. So every application needs its own separate thing. And normally you work on it on your laptop, everything works just fine, but then when you put it onto the server to run that application, it's missing something you need, or the version does not match. It's just a headache to maintain that server. When you're working on it, you upgrade something, you update a version, then you have to go to the server and you update it. But just like that DVD example, what you can do is you can take the code, your code, and all the dependencies. Everything the code needs to run. In this example, the first application, you have Ubuntu, you have Java 11, you have Tomcat. Let's just say 3 things. Your application needs that. All you're going to write is Java, but your application needs all of those things to be able to run. So what you're going to do is you're going to create a Docker image that has all those things together along with your code. Right? You create another application. The other application needs different things. It needs Python, it needs this and needs that. And you're going to take all of that and you're going to put it into a Docker image. So once you have a Docker image, it's like you have a DVD. You can just go and put it into any DVD player and the movie plays. So you can have any computer that's running Docker on it, take that Docker image, and you can just run that application as it is. And when you're running it, you can customize it. Just like you customize DVDs, right? When you're watching the movie, you can control the volume, you can control the color, you can control the speed. All of that, you can customize it. The movie is still the movie, but you can run it in a different way. Same thing with the application. With Docker, when you run it, you can get to customize it, like what database to connect to, what kind of memory to use up, and things like that. You can just customize it. So just visualizing a DVD, a disk with a bunch of things in it, is a good way to visualize a Docker image. You have Docker image, you have Docker containers, and I'll talk about containers in another video.